right, everybody, so there you go. There is our look at the Prehistoric Kingdom beta trailer, the closed beta announcement trailer there. That is very important to note. But yeah, so what did you think right off the bat before we kind of start getting into it? You know, what did you think of all the new fun stuff that they went ahead and showed off there? And there's a lot of new stuff there. That they showed off, isn't there? So, but yeah, what is your favorite thing that they showed off? Comment down below. Was it some of the new dinos? I think we saw a few new dinos there. One of them was like a bird, basically. Did you like the new building materials? Some of the new lighting packages look really cool, like the flickering lights and everything. I don't know, there's a lot to kind of go over. So, yeah, first glance, first thoughts. What do you think? Comment down below. But let's go ahead and we're gonna go through this like we do with these videos. We're gonna go nice and slow, nice and easy. Take a look at all of the fun stuff coming to Prehistoric Kingdom Beta, which again, that's going to be coming out on December 6th. I think that is the only thing about this entire trailer that was a bit of a gut punch to me, and I think a few others, is that everything looks so awesome, and then we heard December 6th. For the release date for the beta, and then we were like, ooh, ouch, kabibbles. That a little bit hurts. But hey, you know what? If it's what they have to do to get the game into tip-top shape or into, you know, the shape that they want to release it, sure, why not, I guess, right? So, but let's go ahead and look through here. I love this Africa Savannah here. It's been a few months since I've played PK, Prehistoric Kingdom, on the regular, so I can't fully remember if we have, like, which foliage sets we have in the game, which ones we don't, but, yeah, I love this kind of Africa Savannah look there. It looks awesome. So here's our first animal, and this, I love that you see it just kind of doing that shaking animation, just more like kind of social interactions there and everything. Speaking of social interactions, we switch over to, looks like our T-Rex, maybe about to have some dinner or a midday snack or something like that. Man, just talk about the graphics and just how amazing this looks. The animals, just the backdrops and everything, it just looks so good. We even have a better screenshot of this as well that hopefully I'll be throwing up during this video, but man, it just looks so good. So good. So as we go through here, here's where it really gets myself and a few others really jazzed up here. We start to see some awesome building material stuff, right? So yeah, they go ahead and build through this cool little almost like a tiki-inspired little hut here. Yeah, I love the way that they did that. But yeah, as we look here, we can definitely see our new scenery set, our new wall sets as well. Got some new planks here too. So that is really cool to see. Something that's not very obvious, but I wonder if that is included right now, is the FlexiColor, right? I wonder if that we're able to FlexiColor all of these items as we go through here. Not too sure about the thatch roof or anything, but yeah, these boards here, the planks, the wall sets and everything. Yeah, I wonder if we can FlexiColor those, because that is definitely something that I know that the dev team has been working on. So yeah, that's really cool. Look, and also we have these fences in the background, just kind of thinking out loud here. I wonder if these fences are each individual little piece like that. Like we have this really long stick like that, because we could kind of, you know, shape it and resize it into however we kind of want it to be. So I wonder if this is a fence set or a custom stick that someone has made. You know, there's the possibilities are really endless. So next thing up, we have some of our first VFX in the game, it looks like. So some of the fire. So we have some fire tiki torches and some cauldrons and stuff like that. So that looks really cool. But let's keep it going here. Actually, I want to back it up real quick. The reason being that we get a really cool shot here right before the building of the tiki hut. Right there. And we're going to get another view of this same angle, but from over onto the right-hand side. But another thing to kind of note is look at this big old aviary back there. So now in the alpha version of the game for the Microraptors, we did get an aviary, and it was really cool. If you don't know, you can make them null. So it comes originally with like a few trees and bushes kind of attached to the aviary when you go and place it down. But if you want to, you can make it a null barrier or null enclosure, essentially. So you can just have the birds flying around willy-nilly, and then build an enclosure around that. And that looks like what they did over here. It's looking like, yeah, they put down a few different aviaries or enclosures back here and kind of built a custom, maybe a custom, it might be an in-game one too. Maybe we have like a larger aviary coming our way, or a larger like exhibit box, you know, from Planet Zoo essentially. So maybe this is a large version of that, or like Nicholas Lionrider was saying, he thinks that this is just multiple smaller aviaries kind of packed in together and then a custom built thing around it there. So yeah, something to kind of note as we're looking through here. Saw this. Now, I do have to say, I don't know if they're gonna get an upgrade, but between Jurassic World Evolution 2 and Prehistoric Kingdom, the dinosaur games could give a rip about what the guests look like in game, I think, because they all just have this weird, like, I don't know, mannequin robot kind of feel to them. And again, we're looking at beta footage here, and Jurassic World Evolution is, that's actually a full release look at what we're looking at there. But yeah, they just all have this funky look to them. Like, again, like mannequins from, JCPenney or something walking, like they got up off their stilts and they're walking around. This is really cool. I love the fact that they are adding in a bunch of statues. And not just that, remember, with the wall sets and roof sets and stuff, we can go ahead and switch out. Look at these statues, they look so good. We can switch, there it is, we can switch out the material as well. So you saw like the bronze, looks like this is kind of metal, but yeah, just remember you kind of just click on the thing there and a little drop down menu comes down, you can switch the material that it's made out of. Instead of having, a whole set of bronze statues, a whole set of metal statues and concrete statues, no, just have a little drop down menu. That makes it so much easier, right? Here's another look. Like I was saying earlier, here was that tiki hut that we were looking at earlier. Here's that aviary. Off to the right-hand side, though, I don't know the names of these. I can't remember the name of the dinosaur here. I know it's not a Triceratops, but it looks like a Triceratops. But we have our first little views of waterfalls. Look at this. So we have waterfalls over here. Someone was saying this is a very S. Dan Wolf waterfall. It definitely is. It's definitely an S. Dan Wolf waterfall. And then we have another one going right over here. So my initial reaction or initial thoughts where I wonder if this is a physics-based waterfall set. And I mainly got that idea from this over here, where we have the water above and then the water below. But yeah, I think it was Roller Coaster Tycoon 3, right? You could make waterfalls like that if you had a higher water and lower water kind of thing. They would just naturally make a waterfall. But, after a further investigation over this way, it definitely looks like these are VFX, or just pieces that you'll plop down into the world, just like you do in Planet Coaster and Planet Zoo, essentially. Let's keep going forward here. Love all the different foliage and everything. I know we had a lot of these, and of course the rock, we know all about the stretching and forming of the rocks and everything, but still love how that comes together there. Just a small pick of time to kind of see how the new building sets look and everything. But there you go. So there's the kind of fleshed out a little bit. Here's some more look at some, I think these are new. This is like a new bamboo building set over there. So that's really cool to see that. And again, I'd like to see, or I think what I've liked to have seen in the trailer is if FlexiColor is a thing, because that's such a huge, we harp on that so much, builders that is. We harp on FlexiColor so much just because you can take this same material over here, or the same build, plop it into someone else's zoo and recolor these bamboo bits right here, or the roof, and it's going to be a totally different build, right? It's going to be same kind of design, same structure, but different colors and maybe different materials and stuff. I don't know, it takes on a whole different feel. So that's why when you hear us talk about FlexiColor so much, that's why, because introducing FlexiColor can shape how a zoo looks entirely. Okay, cool. Next up, probably the animal I'm most excited to get my hands on to try, because I mean, don't get me wrong, I love the dinosaurs and small little reptiles and all that kind of fun stuff, but dang, just look at this beast right here. Absolutely love the way the woolly mammoths look. And yeah, I cannot wait to see how they interact with each other and the guests and everything in Prehistoric Kingdom, because we've seen a lot of pictures and stuff of, oh bless you, we've seen a lot of pictures and stuff of kind of some social dynamics happening with woolly mammoths and other animals within game. So here's another really cool little time-lapse, quick little time-lapse of a exhibit being built. I think it's a really good showing off of some of the newer materials and older materials. Actually, this is a full-on exhibit build, so you can kind of get, there you go, nice. There's all the rocks and everything. Heck yeah. Looks great. Got some nice shaders and everything. Heck yeah, it looks fantastic. There you go. So here's a little bit of the, maybe a little bit of the social dynamic to the woolly mammoths and hopefully other animals as well. I know the team have been working on like hunting and eating and maybe some social dynamics to the animals and stuff. So yeah, really excited to see how those come to fruition. And here we go. These guys, I think this is slowly but surely being the sleeper hit of the beta trailer. What the heck bird is this? Someone help me out. I know I want to say a kookaburra, but obviously it's not a kookaburra, right? It has to be some prehistoric bird of some sort. So let me know what this not kookaburra is there. And again, I think this is looking at that aviary that we were looking at earlier. We were kind of talking about if it's custom built or not. So I think this is us inside of the aviary that was either custom built or not. And I do think it maybe is custom built. It looks like there's a lot of little rock placements and trees and stuff that probably were kind of custom put down, but you never know. And then here we get into some really cool stuff. So we have nighttime, and not only that, daytime. Not only that, but we have power going out. I just think it's the coolest animation. I think that this little bit right here we did a live stream earlier watching all this from Gamescom, and I think this little bit right here got everyone really excited just to see that animation and the lighting right there too. That looks so cool, doesn't it? And yeah, just the way that everything looks at nighttime is just chef's kiss. It looks amazing. So yeah, really good stuff there from the team with the lighting and everything. And yeah, again, I think it's a really cool touch to have all the flickering lights and everything kind of turn on and everything. Really sleek kind of look there to everything too. But cool as we move forward here. Got some more. Look at that bird. That's totally a bird. You can't tell me otherwise. Look at that thing. But really good looks in. Really good looks at some habitats here. Some different kind of variations of one. This is almost like a Pacific Northwest, almost kind of with all the bramble going about. I love this. Yeah, the different variations of coats and everything you kind of see as it goes through. Let this play out. Yeah, I think that was a really cool animation to show the different coats and variations that you can get for the different animals in game. I love this. Is my favorite one. This looks absolutely stunning. I love that, especially in like this boreal type setting. It fits in perfectly. I think it looks great. Love this because of the swamp vibes. You know me, I always love to do a good swamp vibe there. Again, just some really great looks at some of the upcoming foliage that we might not have in game already. And all that fun stuff. And yes, I think this is the last little bit here. This is a great shot going down the creek bed. Have one of them actually drinking out of the creek bed. If I remember right in the alpha, the dinosaurs, yeah, they don't like eat or drink really. So it's really cool to kind of see them getting some more liveliness to them, right? Getting some more characteristics and personalities and just all that kind of fun stuff. So yeah, that's a great shot to end the Prehistoric Kingdom beta trailer. And then of course, like I said at the beginning of the video, that's the big one. Then not only myself, I think I've watched like Swerve and Lion Rider and a few others, their reactions to that, and it's usually the same thing. Like, wait, December 6th? Are you sure? Is that not a typo for October 6th? I think because a lot of people had in mind that we were getting a Q3 release, because that's what the last news that we had heard. But so it was just a bit of a gut punch to see, oh gosh, it's actually December 6th now to wait. But you know, like I said at the beginning of the video here, let me actually set the playback and we'll just kind of let that play while I jibber jab over it. That's fine. You know, I think that's going to be okay. Like I said, at first I was kind of like, okay, but you know, thinking about it more, they got to do what they have to do, right? And if they feel like there's some stuff in the game that's not fleshed out yet, sure, take some time to do it. You know, so yeah, I think it'll be okay to kind of have to wait just a little bit longer for Prehistoric Kingdom there. And anyways, you know, it'll be a really busy time here for the winter season or the Christmas season, because we're going to have that. We're going to have probably a Jurassic World Evolution 2. Not probably, definitely is coming out on November 9th, right? So then under a month after that, then we'll have Prehistoric Kingdom come out. For Planet Zoo people, we also have probably a new DLC coming out. Actually, we probably have another DLC. We probably have 2 DLCs before that comes out there. So, but yeah, around December is usually when we get another DLC. And yeah, there's a bunch of other games that were kind of showing off during Gamescom that are coming out around that time. So, yeah, it's a bummer, again, that we're not getting it sooner than, I guess, we built up in our own heads. But again, I think we'll be fine with all the other amazing dinosaur games coming out. We have the Planet Zoo DLCs coming out. You know, we have all the other fun stuff that was showing off. So, I think we will manage, right, to quote Michael Scott from The Office. Somehow I manage. But yeah, hey, again, what do you think? What do you comment down below? What are you most excited for from this trailer in particular, and what are you most excited for overall with Prehistoric Kingdom? Do you own the Prehistoric Kingdom Alpha/Beta or Early Access? Are you going to be able to play the beta there? And if not, do you plan on playing Prehistoric Kingdom when it is finally available for full release there? So, but yeah, no, comment down below. Let me know. Always interested to see what you think there. And yeah, be sure if you're not already to subscribe to the Beyond Drew TV channel here to stay up to date with all the fun Prehistoric Kingdom news and events and everything like that. We will definitely be playing it. I do have access to it now, so when it switches over to beta, we will be building the heck out of some enclosures and parks and everything here on the channel. Also hit the like button there. Helps out the channel, helps out the video, as always, against the YouTube algorithm. So hey, thanks so much everyone for hanging out. Always do appreciate it. And until the next Prehistoric Kingdom video, y'all have a good one.